Traveling different locations, trying to get this money made.
And I believe it that I need it. These evil heathens are deceiving. My seed is in need of.
Yo, what's going on? This is Current Climate. My name is Christian Dane. Juicy, say something to the people.
What it do? It's a knife.
That was weird. That was like Slim Thug.
It's a knife. Is that better?
That was creative. Isaac, say something to the people.
It's a knife.
That was really innovative right there.
Dang, boy,
you guys have lovely voices.
Oh my god,
that was pretty good. Special guest here today to help us out with this one. Shaw's taking a little break. Our boy Pat. Pat, say something to the people.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. That really caught me as a surprise. I thought you were gonna do something very calm, but no, that was in your face. Take that.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh shit. This shit just got real.
Bombs.
Clack, clack.
Wow. I don't know what that was, but
Sorry.
there you go.
Sorry. I'm done.
Chilling right now, watching a little bit of Monday Night Football.
Go Lions. We are up 14-7 at the moment. Hey, fuck what everybody else talking about. The Lions look damn good.
How good?
They do look pretty
We
good.
Going to the Super Bowl and beating the Patriots.
Not only are
I'm
they winning the Super
switching
Bowl,
up my pick.
You're not going to the Super Bowl, and you're not being.
Not only are they going to the Super Bowl, but they're playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl
And beating them.
And
27-14.
That's bold.
I am happy to see the Lions play a little bit better football, though.
We've
I do
been
enjoy it.
so terrible for so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I, as a Saints fan who loses, it's nice to see other losers get a chance to win.
Not me. I'm a Jets fan. I want to see everybody lose.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just want
everyone
to relish in the same
I want the world to
pain that you
burn.
have. I got you.
I want the world
Like
to
the
I
Joker.
got you.
Yeah, I want the world to
Anarchy.
fucking
I
burn.
enjoy that
Fuck
as
it.
well.
This weekend, how was it? How was? I didn't watch many
There's
games.
a lot of good games this weekend.
There was a stacked card as far as NFL goes. NFL kicked college's ass. This weekend.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
by far.
where do you want to start?
You want to start with your Saints?
Yeah, might as well start with my Saints.
Who they play?
Tom Terrific.
They played the Patriots. We were a nice bounce back game for them. They had a rough first game against the Chiefs and they lost, and so it was nice to get to play against the worst defense in the history of football.
Okay.
And they were able to Tom Brady was able to break another record, which was great for him.
What record was that?
3 touchdowns in the first quarter. First time of his career he's ever done that. So that was good for him. I was happy that we were able to help him do that.
He threw for 300 yards in the first half.
Yeah, he threw for 300 yards in the first half, and then they basically laid down the second half for us, so that way it wouldn't look as bad.
That's cool.
Because Sean Payton used to coach for Bill
Cool.
Belichick.
Nice.
The defense is trash.
Our defense is straight trash. Our offense is still okay.
How's Drew looking?
Drew looks old. Our offensive line is really bad, though. It's the main problem.
Breeze still put up decent numbers.
Breeze is still doing his thing. You know, he still end up throwing for a couple touchdowns.
What was his number? You looking up, Juice?
He threw for 356 with 2 touchdowns.
How many more years he got left in the league?
He's still good.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I think he tried to do too much.
He's gonna turn 40 next year, and it's going to.
Oh,
be,
for real?
Yes.
Damn.
It's time to pay again. And as a Saints fan, I think it's time. Let his ass go.
Really?
Let him on. I think he's still got a year or two left. I think he can definitely do the Peyton Manning thing at the Broncos. He could definitely do that, but. I don't want him with the Saints anymore. It's time for us to rebuild. We don't got enough around.
How old was Peyton when he retired?
39, maybe. I don't think he was 40.
Because Drew's still throwing that thing. Drew's still throwing it.
He
way
might have
more
been 40.
Peyton would have been throwing the thing too had he not got hurt. That was the big difference between him. He got injured.
Is a serious.
Yeah. I mean, Breeze, besides his shoulder, has never really been hurt. So, but I think he's still got a few years left. I think his arm strength is definitely hurting, though. I definitely see that. But the reason the Saints lose isn't Drew Brees. The reason we lose is our defense, 100%.
How did the Patriots look? Are they still the Super Bowl contenders?
Yeah, of course.
They got
of
a lot
course.
of stuff to work out, though.
Yeah, they only brought 3 wide receivers to the game.
And that's crazy. And they still kick.
Yeah, I mean they basically used the running backs at wide receivers and
tight
ends, and they dominated. Their linebackers are struggling. Dante Hightower's hurt, so they need to get healthy. They need to get healthy.
Okay.
But the Patriots are still the Patriots, and they reminded everybody, hey, just because we got beat by the Chiefs week 1, don't forget. We're the Patriots.
And it's the beginning of the season.
Of course. Yeah, they're
mid-season. Look how everybody looks mid-season for them.
Of course, yeah. They're going to be fine. They're going to be just fine.
Game number 2. What's the next game?
Eagles Chiefs. That was a good game. I was interested to see those. The Eagles are supposed to be really good this year. And then the Chiefs beat the Patriots last week. So I was really looking forward to see were the Chiefs for real, or did they just catch the Patriots, practiced all offseason for them, or are they actually going to be good this year? And I think the Chiefs are legit.
So, especially losing Eric Berry.
Well,
yeah, even after losing Eric Berry, they still did good because
who won?
They won 27 to 20 against the Eagles.
Okay.
And
the Eagles are pretty good.
Yeah, and the Eagles looked good, and I was worried about Wentz taking a step back, but he actually looked fine too.
What's the Eagles' record now?
1-1.
1-1. Like I said, the Eagles are going to be a playoff team this year. They're good.
How Chiefs? How do you think
the Chiefs are going to win 12 games this year?
What's their chances of going all the way? They beat arguably the best team in the NFL.
If their offense keeps being able to score, their defense is going to be there.
With Eric Berry not being there down the stretch in a crucial game, I think that'll take a lot.
I'm a little nervous, but Eric Berry is clearly one of the best defensive players in the league. You don't replace Eric Berry.
Before the season started, looking at the Chiefs' record, what did you say? Patriots 1 week. Next week you got to play the Eagles, who arguably had one of the best offenses going.
I was thinking they might get caught, might lose two games straight, and now they've won 2 games.
They won 2 games straight,
and it's super early in the season.
It is,
but the
I
thing
agree.
is everyone knew they had a defense. The thing is, everyone's like, Alex Smith is ass. And he's never going to move the ball. And they moved the ball, man.
Yeah.
And then their rookie running back can catch and run.
They had a steal.
I mean, it looks like, oh, crap, they can move the ball. Andy Reid's dialing up some stuff. I'm like, okay, this actually looks kind of nice.
I wonder what the rest of their rest of the season for the Chiefs look like. Because, I mean, they can't play many more games like they played. I mean, that was probably 2 of the best offensive teams in the NFL today. And they pulled off 2 huge W's. I mean, that's good for morale. They're coming. They're swinging now for the fences. I mean, they're going to come in. They have to be a threat. You have to be worried about the Chiefs right now.
Oh yeah, it looks like they've got a decent schedule. They have to play the Raiders and Broncos twice because of their division, which is going to make it hard. But besides those games, they also have the Steelers, who are one of the better teams in the league. Offense looks straight. Defense looks replenished. Some of those draft picks that they put into that defense look like they're finally showing through.
That division might have 3 playoff teams.
Right. And then they got to play the Cowboys and the Giants as well. And then of course, like I said, Raiders and Broncos twice. And so they've got a hard schedule, but again, they've already had a hard schedule and they've won.
Yeah.
So as long as they can stay healthy, but
yeah.
Of course.
Next game. Who else played?
Nice segue. Let's talk about Denver-Dallas. Let's keep it in the division.
Yeah, Denver-Dallas. That is
Denver's defense. Oh my goodness.
Denver's
shut down Zeke.
I think Denver's defense is the best in the league.
In the league?
Yeah, Denver's defense is still so
serious.
good, man. It's so good. Talib is moving around.
Oh God, Talib flying.
And Von Miller is just Von Miller. I mean, their pass rush is the best in the league, and I feel like pass rush, especially towards the end of the year, is going to get even better because that's when the linemen start getting worn down and broken down. That's when you start getting around the edge, and it gets a little bit colder. The ball starts getting out of the quarterback's hand a little bit slower. And those you start eating.
Yeah, I not like the running back C.J. Anderson. He looked healthy this year.
He actually, C.J. Anderson. Everyone's like, it's C.J. Anderson. He's a dud. It's because they paid too much attention to fantasy shit. Yeah. He's actually a pretty good running guy.
And let's talk about the emergence of Trevor Siemian. What is this?
Trevor Siemian looks competent. He's got a little swagger to him. I don't know why he has swagger, but he does. He certainly does have a little swagger.
What is this? Like, why?
I know. I mean, they've got Paxton Lynch just waiting.
And I was high on Paxton Lynch and Dak Prescott in that draft. I thought Paxton Lynch and Dak was the class of that draft.
Which Paxton Lynch coming from a small school, it's definitely going to benefit him being able to sit. So the Broncos are in a great spot. They got lucky with this late round Trevor Siemian.
He was like a 6th or 7th round draft.
Yeah, their defense is straight, and they got a number
receivers.
Yeah, they got a number 1 quarterback sitting in the wings just waiting by.
Yeah.
So honestly, Denver looks like a lot of trouble for everyone right now. I would be most scared of them right now currently.
Who else?
They beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys were supposed to look good. The problem with it is Dak still limited passing. That's their big
They
issue.
shut down Zeke too, so they couldn't. They needed a big day from that.
Has the Cowboys been exposed?
No.
Not exposed completely. I mean, Denver's going to do that. That defense is going to do that to a lot of folks.
Then they jumped out on them too.
But
so
yeah.
they couldn't establish. I believe Zeke had 9 carries.
Yeah, I mean, it went downhill fast for him. It just the feel was wrong. They kind of got caught up early. Simeon, like I said, came out and was firing. I don't know if he's necessarily going to do that all the time.
How did Seattle look this week?
They played San Francisco and they barely got out of it. 9-12.
Defensive game, they can't move the ball.
They can't move the ball at all.
Their lines shit, like I said at the first of the season. Russell Wilson had one amazing play though. I got to give him credit. I know I'm not high on him as being super elite, but he had a scrambling play where he ran up into the pocket, then ran back into the pocket, then rolled out all the way to the left, and then threw it on a dime, and that was the winning touchdown. Even though they should take care of the 49ers.
Are we seeing the end of a run for the Seattle Seahawks? I mean,
the Legion of Boom still the Legion of Boom.
It's still the Legion of Boom, but are we seeing a run? Remember, there was a time when they were one of the elite teams in the NFL. Are we seeing an end? Is this coming to an end? Are they still? Do you still consider them an elite team?
Yeah, because their defense is going to keep them in games. Their defense will keep them in games, and their quarterback makes good decisions. I mean, Russell Wilson's not going to be the reason they lose by any means.
Okay. Do they have any other offensive weapons right now? They're having a hard time.
They're struggling.
They're struggling. Their offensive line makes it hard for them to run, and then Russell Wilson's running for his life. If he wasn't a great player, which maybe I need to start giving him more love because he's making a lot. He's making a lot work with that line.
He's good
because he's running for his life.
He reminds me of Aaron.
He's running for his life.
He reminds me of Aaron Rodgers
every play.
He reminds me of Aaron Rodgers without the wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Aaron Rodgers, similar situation. They just got beat by the Falcons, and Aaron Rodgers is running for his life too. Same exact situation going on there. And they've got a wide receiver playing running back, Ty Montgomery, who I like. Yeah. I like him, but he's not a running back, and they like him so they can run him out on pass plays and stuff. That's cool and all, but when you play the Packers, you don't have to worry about the running back. Yeah. So what do? You put in faster defensive linemen that are going to be able to get to the passer, and because you don't have to worry about the run game, and so it's an advantage when you know that they're either going to run the ball with a little bitty scat back or they're going to pass the ball. It makes it much easier to game plan against. They're one dimensional and they can't block. So so as good as Aaron Rodgers is, probably the best quarterback in the league, he's just not able to make the plays he needs to. So they lost 34-23.
What makes me question Atlanta Hawks? I mean the Atlanta Falcons.
How are they early in the season? I think I had them finishing third in the division.
You did, when we talked about them originally, you didn't have them high at all.
We had them making the playoffs, but we thought there'd be a slight come down. I still think that's true.
How are they looking?
But they look good. Yeah, they look good.
How's Matty Ice looking?
He's looking good.
Yeah, he looks fine. Julio's healthy, but of course
if they stay healthy, if they continue this route, you don't think they're going to get back to the?
Oh no, they're getting back to the playoffs. I don't know about the Super Bowl. Of course, it's always hard to go back to the Super Bowl.
That division is hard.
That division's nasty. They haven't even got into it yet.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Carolina look good.
I think the Bucks can beat them. Yeah. I think Carolina can beat them.
Their whole division undefeated.
Yeah, but I mean the only team that they're gonna beat the hell out of is us, the Saints. Everyone's gonna beat up on us today or this year. I kind of hope for it. I want a new quarterback.
I feel bad for Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson, man, I don't know what we lied to him and told him we were going to run the ball. He should ask me. I'd have told him, you're not getting the ball, man, bro. I've been watching the Saints my whole life. Deuce is the last person to get the ball like that. Yeah. And that was under different coaches. Yeah. We don't run the ball like that anymore.
Deuce McAllister.
I like that. I like the Falcons this year. I'm a big Julio Jones fan. Roll Tide.
Julio.
Okay. All right. Calm down.
Julio is clearly battling for that 1A, 1B best wide receiver in the league spot for sure. He looks dominant.
I
And
agree.
even against the best safety or one of the best safeties in the league, he was just making plays, just making look.
A
like he
team that's
wasn't ready.
looking good. Nobody's talking about Baltimore defense.
Baltimore's defense looks really good.
Dude, Baltimore
I thought
looks really
Flacco was going to be out for the first half of the
What
season.
is that? They said Flacco was out for like half the season, and
They're
now
like, oh, his back's messed up. I'm thinking, oh
Shit.
God, like this is gonna ruin his
Flacco's
career
playing
and
amazing.
everything. And he's been playing great.
Yeah.
He looks fine.
shout out to Marlon Humphreys too. He looked like he holding his
Yeah,
own out there.
he looks ready out there. I'm
Yeah.
proud of him.
You know, I have to ask this for
Roll
Kai. This is for Kai. How was Raiders looking?
The Raiders look like they contenders.
yeah, the
Marshawn was
Raiders
chilling in the fourth, dancing,
what
doing a
I was
high
gonna ask you
feet
about.
dance.
That's a viral moment right now. Everybody's
Yeah,
talking
oh,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean,
I think he adds a confidence to that team. They
Oh,
had
yeah.
a lot of young players.
Yeah.
And I think like even though they were really, really good, they needed a couple dudes that have been there and they got confidence.
Yeah.
And Lynch can be like, I've been to the Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah.
Like, this is how it's supposed to be done.
And
And we can have fun. And Lynch is a great leader. He reminds me of like Big Poppy for Boston. Like
Yeah,
he's like he's fun. But at the same time, like Lynch is gonna get his. When
He gonna
he's in the
take care of
game.
business.
He's gonna take care of business. But then on the sidelines,
I like
he's gonna
seeing
act
him
crazy.
because he looks like he's enjoying the game.
He's having a great time.
And that's a good.
He at home. This a dream
An
ahead.
older running back is having a blast at the end
Yeah.
of his career.
You
I
don't-
love it.
and
I can't. It's
you don't see
beautiful.
it often, so it's kind of refreshing to see that.
Oh, it's
he's
amazing.
having a good time. So it's
he installed 5 free Skittle machines in the Oakland facilities just for fun because he loves Skittles.
and that's good, man. That type of attitude, it's contagious. You
Of
watch
course
it,
it
it's
is.
contagious.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
and it's good. It's good to watch on TV. It's good times.
Yeah,
It's good
the
times.
Raiders are going to be an issue. I really do think so. I mean,
How
that
you feel
team
about their
is
quarterback?
stacked. Carr's pretty good. I mean,
Top 5 quarterback in the league.
he hasn't had a chance to play in big enough games yet where he can make a point to be the top 5 quarterback.
Top 10.
I think top 10 for sure because he's throwing the ball around, man. He really is.
I mean, if he didn't get injured, wasn't he in like an MVP contest?
He was doing well. He was really, really doing well. But again, you got to stay healthy in this league. Health is a skill. Health is something that needs to be taken into consideration because if you got 16 games of average versus 6 games of great, which one would you rather have? I think I'd rather take the consistency.
Any word from Adrian Peterson? Did he play this weekend?
Yeah, he played. He was pissed
He
again.
played the Saints, right?
Yeah, he
my
played for
bad.
the Saints. He was pissed.
Did he? How many touches did he get this time? Because I mean, his last game, I remember he made a big deal of that, and remember did he tweet something or say something in an interview?
They had a little moment where he was talking shit to Sean Payton. You know what I mean? And it sounded like he said something about ass, but he said he didn't. Oh yeah, he did say he didn't sign up for like 9 touches.
That's what Yeah. So I mean, is this gonna be an issue?
Well,
You're a Saints
he
fan.
had. I mean, yeah, it's going to be an issue for Peterson because it's not going to change for him. He got 8 carries this game, so I mean,
for
it's
26 yards.
He's not going to get carries. That's not happening for him. Now, if we would have been a good team and would have got leads, we would have gave him the ball.
Yeah.
It was a bad fit. I don't
But the
understand.
thing is we're not going to get leads. We're going to be behind a lot this year, and so we're going to throw the ball.
They had to tell him something else.
And the rookie Kamara looks great. He looks really, really good, and he's a much better receiver. So we're going to use him instead, especially
He's the
when
better
we're losing.
fit for.
Yeah. It was a bad fit to begin with. I don't know what they were thinking.
Any other games? Any other notable games or players? You want to get anything out off your chest?
Shout out to Spencer Ware, man, the Kansas City rookie, man. He putting up numbers. He doing this thing, I don't know what college he went to, but he's a player that's splashing on the scene.
The Steelers also should be mentioned. Their offense is got Ben Roethlisberger behind it. They got Le'Veon Bell. The wide
Martavius Bryant back. If he can
Martavius
stay off
Bryant's
the
back.
weed, like Stephen A. say.
And see, let him smoke weed. It's fine. They're going to legalize it soon. But the problem I have is the NFL has one test at the beginning of the year. Once you pass that test, you can get high all you want. Okay? It's not that confusing. All right,
Shout out to-
Martavius Bryant, just Google search win the NFL drug test
Please.
the first time. And then after that, blaze. I don't care. Blaze it
off
up.
the weed.
Just stay off the weed the first part of the season, please.
There you go. I think that anything next week? Any big games next weekend? You guys looking forward to?
I haven't checked the schedule. Anything Lions, though. Anything, go Lions.
Oh boy.
Super Bowl contenders. Oh, I do got a team I want to talk about. Cincinnati and Andy Dalton. Is it time to insert AJ McCarron?
AJ.
Or did they give Dalton too much money too early?
They gave Dalton a shitload of money.
So you're in a conundrum.
They're in a tough spot right now.
They're finna get Marvin Lewis out of there. If they don't turn it around this season.
They're gonna have to get a lot of people out of there. That team is fucked.
But the thing is, they got so much talent.
They do. But
your Lions have a test against the Falcons this week.
Goal lines, game of the week.
That actually
game of the week.
Whoever wins that is going to the Super Bowl to represent.
All
the
jokes
NFC.
aside, he's probably right. The Giants Eagles will be a good game as well. Raiders Redskins will be a good game. And then after that, Bucks Vikings should be okay. And then actually, I'm curious to see the Ravens Jaguars. The Jaguars have looked kind of good.
They're scrappy.
They've been kind of scrappy, right?
Yeah,
and
scrappy.
so the Ravens will they'll show us whether they're real or not.
Yeah.
They'll let us know if is this a real team or are they just kind of being a little scrappy right now.
Right.
But yeah, that Lions Falcons game, that's gonna be a good game. That's
Yeah.
the 12 o'clock game. So
Right.
it'll be straight.
I like that. Shout out to Chavis. Chavis just walked in. What up, Chavis?
What up, Aussies?
Roll Tide. Former Alabama player and Baltimore Ravens player, Chavis Williams. What's Chavis' middle name?
I'm not gonna put his middle name out there.
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
know if he want his middle name out there
Is
like
it Lamar?
that. No.
Jerome?
No. Don't put that man middle name out there like that.
Come on, tell me what's his middle name.
I'm not gonna do it.
What's his middle name? Pat, what's Chavis? Chavis, what's your middle name, Chavis?
Moshe.
Oh, well, you put it out there.
Shay. I like that. That sounds like money, actually. Anything you want to say to the people? Did you see any games this weekend? Any pro games on Sunday?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of something.
Tell us. You know there, man. Tell. I want to hear your insight. Tell us what you saw. Who you impressed with? This is the inside guy right here. He played for the Baltimore Ravens right here. Chavis Williams up in the motherfucking house. What up, Chavo?
What's going on?
Oh yeah. So who'd you see this Sunday? Pro.
I saw the Patriots and Saints game, and
What'd you take from it?
I hate to go with my boy Juicy here, but Bill, he's still top dog in this league now.
You think so?
Yeah.
You got him going to the Super Bowl? You got him going to the Super Bowl? Are they a favorite?
No, I ain't gonna make that statement now.
Really?
I really don't have no favorite right now because, like I said, after week 8, you'll know a lot more about a lot of these teams.
Okay.
No doubt. I said the Broncos earlier. It seemed to me like they were one of the more complete teams, and then the Patriots too, of course.
Who's your favorite right now? Going all the way. It's
Oakland
early.
Raiders.
Oakland Raiders.
Yes.
What the hell? A lot of people got the Oakland Raiders right
Man,
now.
they're fun to watch.
they are fun.
They're fun to watch. They got a lot of young talent. Marshawn Lynch is acting crazy. They're fun, man.
What is it about
I saw the headline the other day. He's the hero that Oakland always needed.
Damn.
See, doesn't that make you feel good? I just got chills. He's from Oakland. He wasn't supposed to do anything. He wasn't supposed to make anything, and he's the hero that Oakland's always needed. Didn't that make you feel good, man?
I guess.
Marshawn Lynch.
Did you watch the Ravens? Do you still keep up with the Ravens?
Yeah, I do, but my son is busy with high school football, so
I
don't watch many games. I
Gotcha.
watch a lot of highlights.
So, but you're still going. You right now. Oakland's the favorite right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
All right. Well, there you go, man. All right, Patrick. Where can they follow you at, man? On social media?
On Twitter at Patrick Han. And then for the ladies, I want you to get some of that bubble bath, pour it into the tub, slide into the bubble bath, and slide your hand down your phone and swipe right.
We probably have like nothing but all guys listening to this podcast. No women at all. Chavis, man, where can they follow you on social media?
I don't do social media.
You don't do social media, so you can't follow Chavis. You want to talk to him? Go through me, and we'll make that work. Juicy.
It's a knife.
Oh, there you go. It's a knife. This is Current Climate. My name is Christian Dane, man. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. It's at Current Climate with a K. Make sure you follow us on YouTube as well and our Facebook page as well. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
On my Tupac shit without the nose ring. On my hoodie shit, fuck what these folks think. If Jake can make it from Mossy, then I'm gonna hide a couple bricks under my car seat. Tell my mama I was never sorry. Tell her that they got me going 60 and a 40. Catch me, nigga. Screaming, catch me, nigga, I'm too fast. Don't test me, nigga. Came from the bottom, single mother, never used food stamps. Man, product of my environment. I'm tired, man. Put the metal to my little nigga's chest. No Tony Stark, but I keep that Iron Man. Breathe, nigga, breathe. The last thing you hear is the sound of a gun ring. What America don't give a fuck, it's the death of another young king.